What's up, everyone? Matt from Wicked Whiskey Society. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be so much reviews or anything like that, but more of some shout outs because this week has been incredible. I've got some amazing gear. I've got some glasses. I grabbed some great bottles. It has just been an awesome week, expensive week. SLB crew, let's start it off. They did a collab with Dixxon Flannels. I'm a huge fan of Dixxon Flannels. I love the flannels. And I mean, they just did a collab with them. I had to get it. I've been watching them basically since my journey started, which I will get into a little bit later. Next, as you see, I got a Wicked Whiskey Society neon sign. So shout out to Meon Signs. I gave them a quote from a different company. They matched it. I wouldn't even say matched it. They beat the price. So if you go to them with a quote from a different company, they will not only beat the price, but they will have it to your door within 7 to 10 days. Where these other companies are 6 weeks out. So shout out to me on Signs. This thing is super bright. Comes with a remote. It's like staring into the fucking sun. I don't need it that bright for the videos. But if you owned a store, if you owned something where it's going to be in the window, that thing is perfect. Super bright. It's awesome. I love it. Shout out to me on Signs. Next, I want to shout out Denver and Liley. I love this glass more than probably most of the glasses that I own. I had ordered a glass and it had come with a chip on the bottom of it. Not this one, but here's why they are the best. I emailed them, the best customer service ever. I said there was a chip in it. They sent me a brand new one. No problems at all. There was no fight, no argument. Hey, you know, stuff happens. Unfortunately, here's a new one. I love this glass. I'm so glad I got one. Shout out to Denver and Liley. Thank you so much for the new glass. I plan on keeping this one very safe in the case when I'm not using it. I don't want it to break. I love it. This thing is heavy. It's durable. I'm surprised that the other one had a chip in it, but things happen. They fixed it. You've got yourself a full-time customer. Let's get into the bottles. So this has been a crazy week. Quite the haul. We'll start off with Rolf. My buddy Rolf here got me the creme brulee. I absolutely love this bottle. I believe I have 4 of these now. The Penelope Architect creme brulee. He ended up getting one for me for 55 bucks down, I believe, at Rapid Liquors in Stoneham, which actually brings me to my next bottle. It's not a Rapid pick, but this is a Liquor Junction Russell's Reserve Private Barrel Selection. And I went to Rolf's house and I was picking up my creme brulee. He has the same pick, but Rapid did it. But if you look at the back, almost everything is exactly the same except for the barrel number and the day it was distilled. The day it was distilled was a day earlier with Rapid, and the barrel number was like 2 or 3 barrels off. So I had to get this one. I wanted to compare them. Tastes like candy. It's a little different than your typical Russell's pick. Love this bottle. Shout out to Liquor Junction. I've already tried this. Amazing pick. Good job, guys, down there at the Liquor Junction. And let's move on to the next bottle. What would be a video without shouting my boys down at the Burlington Wine Spirits? My boys down there, they really know how to pick their barrels. They bring a crew with them. I've never had a bad pick from them. They really know what they're doing. Their palates are untouchable. Honestly, like the best barrel picks ever. This is the single barrel proof rye. It's actually a 10-year, believe it or not. And they have the Candy House 2.0 dropping soon. It's an 11-year Coy Hill. I don't know if anything will ever beat the original Candy House pick that they did, which is one of my absolute favorite bottles that I've ever had. And you can't get them anymore, unfortunately. This is actually pretty good. I actually tried a couple samples of the barrels that they had. before they released it, and I like this one a little more, but they're both awesome. And again, this is the 10-year. Shout out to Burlington Wine and Spirits. Keep doing your thing. Speaking of which, talking about Burlington Wine and Spirits, coming very soon, we have a barrel pick that we did with them. John went out to Kentucky. They did a Dark Arts pick. John fell in love with the barrel, made a deal with Kamarth, and we will be bringing home a barrel of Dark Arts that's called Tropic Like It's Hot. It's an 11-year MGP Dark Arts. It tastes like coconut, pineapple, rum. It's just like a pina colada. A very beachy vibe, tropical. You want to be in the Bahamas on the beach sipping this. This thing is amazing. So keep a lookout on that. It'll be dropping very soon. And let's go on to the next one. And last but not least, what this video basically is all about. I'm just going to shout out Vinnin Liquors in Swampscott, my hometown, for the Weller 107 drop they did today. I've had a couple of their store picks already. They're Eagle Rares. I've had a 107 from them before, a full proof from them before, and they've always been bangers. They do great picks. They have great prices. And recently they just did a raffle. And all you have to do is put your name in, sign a ticket, put it in the box. They pick, they just pick a ticket out of the box. They give you a call, and then you got a chance to win a rare bottle. So, which brings me to this. My unicorn. Old Rip Van Winkle. This is what started it all for me. Everything about this bottle is what has led to this, and which is off camera, but pretty close to about 200 bottles. All because of this. And now let me get into this. So I want to say about 6, maybe even 7 years ago, a very good friend of mine, Cabot, had bought a bottle of Old Rip Van Winkle from Vinnin Liquors, actually. And he got it for, I think, around $150. I had known nothing about it. I didn't know what it was. But he had told me he got in a bottle, and I was like, oh, cool. And then he was very excited to drink it. We ended up drinking a glass of it. And I thought to myself, this is the best damn fucking thing I've ever drank in my entire life. I didn't know anything about bourbon. I had no idea what this bottle was, what it meant, the allocation of it, which led me on a hunt of finding a bottle for myself. I thought you could just walk into the store and say, hey, let me get a bottle of Old Rip Van Winkle. Come to find out, no, you can't. Nope. No, it doesn't work like that. So not only is it hard to find, but if you do find it, it's very expensive. So I told myself I am not paying $900, $1,200, $800, all these prices that I've seen that have been outrageous. I'm not paying that. It's good. I don't think it's worth $900. Some people may think it is. Some people will pay that. You know what? I said to myself, one day I will buy this bottle. I will buy it for a good price. That's what started my rabbit hole. I knew nothing about bourbon. I knew nothing about the journey. I knew nothing about anything. I didn't even know what allocated mean. Next thing you know, I'm watching adults hunt bottles for hours. Shout out to Bruzel, Whiskey Bonded, SLB Crew, ADHD Whiskey, Bourbon Junkies. All these guys I watched. And they're telling me to buy this bottle for beginners. And I'm buying these bottles. And I'm developing a palate. And I'm appreciating bourbon more. And I'm developing notes and flavors. So, 5 bottles turned into 10 bottles, turned into 50 bottles, turned into 100 bottles. Next thing you know, I'm joining a Massachusetts bourbon group. That ended up leading to finding a group of people who wanted to do a bourbon share and a bottle share or whatever. And here I am in New Hampshire at some stranger's house. I don't know anyone, through a hole in the wall, sharing bottles of bourbon, and we had a great time. And we had to do it again. So we did a couple other shares. We did it once a month, and then Wicked Whiskey Society became a thing. That's what started the whole journey. Here we are today. I'm talking in front of a camera, doing content, reviewing bottles, doing podcasts, doing barrel picks. It's been such an amazing journey so far. I absolutely love this bourbon community, which brings me again to this community has been the absolutely best thing I've ever been a part of. I've been a part of gun clubs, car clubs, you name it, man. But nothing compares to the bourbon community. So basically what I'm getting at here is this bottle here started my journey. If I had never had that sip, I don't think I would be in this spot today. Wicked Whiskey Society might not even have been a thing. Who knows? This is what started me looking into things, to finding out the history of bourbon, to finding the Massachusetts Bourbon Group, which led me to the Wicked Whiskey Society, which has led me to meeting tons of people who are caring. Like we always say, it's more than what's in the glass. And this bottle has really shown me it's truly more than what's in the glass. Like, this is a hard to get bottle. It's expensive, but that means literally nothing. To me, why it's so special is what it has brought into my life. The people that I've met, the group that I'm in, doing these barrel picks, the relationships I've built with these liquor stores, the raffles. I mean, it's so much fun. It's very therapeutic to me. It means a lot to me. Everyone that watches our videos, anyone that likes and shares, takes the time of day just to watch our content. It means the world to me. Again, this stuff, I never thought I'd be here in front of a camera talking, posting content, but here I am. And realistically, it all comes down to this bottle. So, Vinnin Liquors, thank you. My hometown, I finally got my unicorn. So I wanted to make this video to basically say thank you to everybody who has followed us, followed this journey, has, seen in public. People I don't even know have come up to me and, say you make great content and just keep it up. And, it's just, this community is awesome. And it's mentally has helped my mental health a tremendous amount. It being June, Men's Mental Health Month too, I really wanted to get the ball rolling with this podcast thing, and it's been going great. And really, it's all because of you guys. This community, again, is just by far the best community I've ever been a part of. And it all started with this bottle. Thank you, everyone that I shouted out. Meon Signs, SLB Crew, Dixxon, Burlington Wine Spirits, Rolf, thank you. Denver and Liley, thank you. The bourbon community, thank you. And remember, as always, it's more than what's in the glass. Cheers.
Light it low, another night, another show. Good friends, good poor stories about past, because it's more than what's in the glass. Welcome to the Wicked Whiskey Podcast.